I'm here. She left it unlocked, she know that I'm here. You wanna pull up? I'm here. I just sent you a text, said I'm here. I'm at your door, I'm here. She left it unlocked, she know that I'm here.
You tame all these demons, girl, I got you. Now you still love, not like this, I feel vulnerable. Got send me a little sign if you sent this one here for me. I'm feeling not the vibe, and I feel she just waiting on me.
Yeah. What it do, YouTube? We back with another live episode of the Drinking Buzz podcast. It is, of course, the hostess with the mostest. The man, not the myth, but the legend, Real Rio Music, here with another amazing Wednesday. Now, as always, I'm drinking on that tequila. I got some. I had some. I got some beer too, just a little sip on. You feel me? I had to make sure I had a little chaser. You know, if you gonna chase liquor, you chase it with liquor, right? We got some new faces, some familiar names. So we're gonna get into a quick little introduction, and I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves, do the rest of these little tickers, and then we're gonna get into tonight's festivities. Starting with the lady.
Hi, I'm Terry. I be in the comments mostly. I was on the first live podcast they
In
did.
person.
So yeah, so you might remember me from there if you were watching. Just joining tonight, having fun. I kind of forgot what we were supposed to say, but this is what I'm drinking. Cut water. I don't do too well with shots, so this is how we'll be joining. Maybe I'll finish it tonight. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm here to have fun. I'm excited.
Now, who are you?
All right. Dang. It's all good. What's up, y'all? My name is Perez. Nice to meet y'all. First time on the podcast.
Yes.
Tonight, don't make fun of my tumbler, but I'm drinking on some cranberry juice and some rum.
Okay, purr.
The tumbler just to keep it cold. So,
Yes.
You know what? Before we get into anything, it's actually quite funny that you're drinking on rum, but it makes sense. Tell the people where you from, though.
242, Bahamas, 242.
Okay,
Period.
now he bringing out the accent. So it's like how tequila is to like Mexico, beer is to, like Germans, like all this stuff. Like is I'm assuming rum is that shit to the Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
So, in your
for sure.
opinion, what's the best rum?
That I've had.
Yeah, that you've had.
Now, it's not a Bahamian rum. It's like a Jamaican rum, but it's called Plantation. It's one of the best ones I've had so far, but I'm still trying other ones too.
Run that
to see what I
run that
like.
title back one more time.
It's called Plantation Rum. It's a Jamaican rum. It's called Plantation Rum.
You know the white people eat that up here in America.
I believe it. It's a Jamaican rum.
Yeah, but that word is kind of I feel like it just made my heart skip a little bit once I heard
Wes
that.
in the comments.
Yeah, that boy Wes in the comments. He not on the screen. You might have to bring him up for a little segment. Now, it is a tradition for this thing I'm gonna buy right here. I think I'm gonna be carrying away because they don't have shots, but y'all can take a sip with me. Salute.
Are those cut waters good? I want to try.
They're better than any other canned drink that I've had. I will say.
Better in what way?
Like Four Locos and stuff like that.
Huh?
Yeah.
I said they better than like Four Locos.
Yeah, definitely.
What's
the Little Tails, all that, like
any seltzer, anything like that.
Twisted Teas.
It's the best one I've had.
Cocktail in a can, essentially. You going cut
lemon
water.
drop martini.
So
Per.
do you think the all the hype that's around like Cutwaters and not being able to finish one and nobody can finish like a whole 4-pack, all that, from what your experience has been drinking them, do you think that's true or no?
I think. Listen, I don't know about a full like 4-pack, but I was fine after one. I think like one and two shots or maybe two, I would probably start being like a little loopy doopty.
Yeah.
But I always heard that one would have you like on the sidewalk crazy, and I didn't feel like that. But they are good. Like they easy to. I can see how they're easy to get carried away with.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I tried it. I tried it one day. I tried to go through the whole 4-pack. But the problem is I was taking shots too. And by the time
Yeah,
I went to go
see.
get them, I probably already had like 3, 4 shots. And then I made it through three
Mm-mm.
of them while still taking shots. And yeah, it put me on my ass. But if you just drinking a 4-pack by itself, nothing else, them getting crushed. All right.
Yeah,
Now,
and I don't even drink
subscribe
like
to our
that. And
YouTube page. We'll go through these little quick announcements real quick. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you don't think you are subscribed, but you watch us every week, click the button
Do it now.
and click the bell next to the subscription button so that way every time we go live, you get notified and we ain't got to send it to you in your phone. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the live. I see y'all coming in. Get y'all people in. Get y'all people in. We got a nice one. We got a nice one tonight.
Don't forget to post notifications
Come on
too.
now. Follow us on Instagram. You see, we got a new guest on. It's very easy. DM us the word guest. It just happened to be Perez was in our comments. A lot of viewers like what he was talking about, and they said bring him up on. So he got hit personally. Wanted to do it. Bam. Next week, he on the big screen. If you do want to join the comment section, if you're using your phone, you got to be on the YouTube app, and you also got to be logged in. Got to have a Google account. Sounds good. Bam. All right. As I do, audio sound good. Audio good. Visuals good, y'all. All
I'm
right,
about to
cool.
nod like, yeah,
Yeah.
I
You
can
ain't in
hear
the
you.
comments this time. Yeah. All right. While our people get in real quick, uh, how y'all doing? How y'all week going? We're gonna let some more people get in here. I'm gonna take it a little slow with y'all. How y'all week
I
going?
feel
It's
like
Wednesday.
my week has been great, and I've been trying to figure out why. Not like why and like this is weird, but just why. Like what happened? It's because I got my hair done. We started the
Oh,
week off
okay.
with a hair appointment, and I think that just set the tone for my week. So yeah, check out the bun buns, cornrows and bun buns. But
Perez, how
yeah,
your week going?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. My week just been stressful
mm,
between, but it's not even like a bad
yeah,
stressful. It's just like between like research and then trying to get back in the gym like
Mm-hmm.
consistently.
yeah, that'll do it.
I haven't been to the gym about 3 times this week,
What's
Per.
so I'm just trying to keep
you
it
know what?
consistent.
Quick little side topic. Gym routine, right? Are y'all more of a
Mm.
morning morning person that likes to work out? Are you like midday? Are you at late at night? And then how often would you like to go like a week?
I've been trying to be a morning person, but y'all ain't even gonna lie to you. When I wake up in the morning, I just want to stay in bed.
Felt that.
I have to all the way. Like I be going to bed if I want to go to the get a shower, get to campus on time.
Oh, you
Mm.
chopping a little
Nah,
bit.
yeah. So I
What
just be doing
how early do you get up? Like how early do you try to get up for it?
6:37,
6:30?
7.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
7
can't
is
go in the
nice.
morning. I
Oh,
usually just go in the evening, and I try to
See, you
yeah.
consider yourself morning, night? What
Uh,
you?
really neither. I wish that I had a type of schedule where I could go like midday. Like if I could go like an hour or two after lunch, like 2, 3, that would be perfect for me. But I'm not a morning person at all. Wish I was. Don't have the discipline to change it, unfortunately. So
Mm.
for now, it's night. I think if I also had the discipline, I probably would like going like super late night, like 9, 10. Like sometimes I'd be getting the urge to go, but I'm like, I'm already in bed. I'm not about to get out of bed, or I'm already
Chat
too
was good.
comfortable. I'm already too
Camera one, audio
comfortable.
good.
Sometimes you just gotta tell you like that. Like most of the time, like in the afternoon, 6, 7, I'll do a little 2 mile,
Yeah.
6, 7 is that wasn't on purpose. That wasn't on purpose.
Nah,
Did
but
you?
nah, like,
Did he 6, 7 it on purpose or no?
but
Okay.
like,
Is that is
but
that still a trend?
I don't know what you're talking about, so I don't know.
The 6, 7 shit that be on that it was 6, 7 like then
it's like
what they
one,
used to
two,
turn it into like
6, 7. It's a song called 6, 7
Oh, it's a song?
by Skrilla.
I might have
I
to look
think
that up.
the beat ain't the name
uh,
of the song, but the beat do go.
so
Oh,
as always, we're gonna kick this off with a nice little icebreaker while we get some more people in here. We're gonna get into a quick little would you rather, right? Kind of see where y'all heads are, cause I be feeling like I can learn a lot about a person based on how they think. So, would you rather have to survive The Walking Dead or Jurassic Park? And Terry, we can start with you. I'm gonna start with the lady. Let's see what you getting
Um,
out of.
for me, I feel like I would be quickly gone in both. Just knowing myself. But I think if I just had to choose, probably The Walking Dead.
And
Just
why?
cause like why? I don't know. Something about dinosaurs, like they just so like big and giant and they teeth sharp. And well, honestly, that kind of made me want to change my mind because the death with that would probably be over quicker than The Walking Dead. And at least I wouldn't turn into nothing after. You
You
know
just want to be
what?
dead and gone.
Yeah, just no pain for
Just,
me, please.
just get
No
me up
pain
out
and
of there.
suffering. Yeah, if I gotta
Mm,
go, at least make it quick.
mm.
With The Walking Dead, you could either turn into one, they just literally start eating you alive, and or you would have to trust somebody to sacrifice you or sacrifice yourself, which I ain't trying to do that neither. Um, so I think I'm gonna pick Jurassic Park actually. Yeah, Jurassic Park.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Perez.
Jurassic Park. Because me personally,
Jur-
as soon as I'm leaving, okay.
you kind of going in and out.
Now I'm about to say, yeah, your mic going in
True.
and out.
What's that?
Into
Give me the
something.
part.
West Park. No, no wonder.
Why, Wes? Why? Why? You gotta tell us why.
Say something again. Say something. Nope. What's your input if you just took your headphones out? Give me Jurassic Park though. Why he figured that out? Yeah, give me the park. You know what's so crazy?
What?
I think I'm surviving longer, maybe, in a Walking Dead.
Really?
But
Why
I
you say?
think it'd be kind of, I don't know. I just feel like Jurassic Park hiding is really not an option. You can hide a
Mm-hmm.
decent little bit and also defend yourself a decent little bit against zombies. Whether the weaponry, like, bro, what the fuck? I'm supposed to take a Smith and Wesson pistol and shoot a goddamn 19-foot tall T Rex for that bullet to bounce off this nigga kneecap.
Let me
and, and
ask
Rick,
you this though. Is you talking about the older Jurassic Park? New one. Because
I'm
the
just
new
combine
one,
all of it. Just it's like they here.
It's
oh,
like
this is
dinosaurs. Like if
They here.
hybrid.
dinosaurs came back one day.
They came back and they sole purpose was to get us the fuck gone. And the Walking Dead, they sole purpose is to to turn us into zombies, to get us like, I'm
It's an
yeah,
apocalypse.
yeah. I think I'm cooked faster in Jurassic Park, but I think it'll be fun to fucking run from a dinosaur, nigga. What?
Fun is
Okay,
crazy. That's a crazy word to use.
this is what I'm thinking. Right, if dinosaurs like the little rock, you could train them to protect you. You get them as like baby, kind of like sled dog.
Maybe
You ain't
certain
seen new Jurassic
ones.
Park? That's what they did.
Oh no, I haven't seen the new ones.
Hey,
That's my bad.
hey, my
It's my
brother.
fault.
Hey, zombies can't fucking fly, and there are dinosaurs that can. So I don't.
Look at the airplanes.
Yeah,
Chances of surviving, I feel like. Oh, my only thing was is they faster. Like zombie on like 1-2 miles per hour. Like, but
outside of
Yeah.
them
if you get
crackhead,
if you
them crackhead zombies do be sprinting.
Well, okay.
That's
The
true.
zombies,
them crackheads on,
they seem like I recently started like kind of watching it, and it looked like they're not really fast until they get kind of faster the closer they get to you. Like if they can like get closer to you or closer to a human, they fast when they start chomping. I don't know what it
Right.
is. Give them some adrenaline or something, but
Bro, I'm like, uh-oh. Oh shit. Uh-oh.
look
You in
who it
time for this? Would you
is.
rather? What up, Leash?
Yeah.
Yo, you get a liquid IV and a BC in and you
Nah, it's really just woke up.
chug you a gallon of water.
No, but I got me
Shut
some
up.
lemon.
You know what you
Yeah.
should have did? You should have did one of them Borgs where you like fill it up halfway with water and then you fill it up halfway with liquor and it keep you hydrated at the same time.
Hold on, this for Leash.
You know,
This for Leash, y'all.
you
Are
never
you
seen
trying
those?
to
No, it's supposed to keep you hydrated.
Uh-oh.
Leash, go Rips. You want to
Let's go,
tell
Red.
you want to tell the people how your weekend was? I heard LSU went back to Louisiana a little sad,
They did. They went back real sad, man.
and then you went in. Yeah.
Hey.
How? You had fun?
I did.
That's great. Nice to hear.
As you should.
Now answer this. Would you rather? Hey y'all, this is Alicia. Y'all know who she is. She a co-host. She's wonderful. Chauncey's favorite. Answer the would you rather.
Walking Dead or Jurassic Park.
Speaking of Chauncey.
Probably have to survive the Walking Dead
Really?
Why?
Why?
because they're zombies. Like they're not as strong as them dinosaurs and stuff on Jurassic Park. Them dinosaurs and stuff. They running through buildings and stuff.
You think you
They knock down
Oh, look,
doors.
it's my sister.
Yeah.
Hey sister.
Okay, I
But
think
you
we
think you
all.
like
agree though. Like, yeah,
I
I'm
definitely
probably lasting
agree
longer with zombies, but like, y'all niggas ain't never seen no dinosaur in real life. Like, bro, that shit ain't gonna be cool.
at all.
That's
For real,
that's a
like in
different
for real life, no.
dead ass.
No.
Like a nigga trying to like
But
chop my fucking head off.
my reasoning is if they eat you, instant death. Walking Dead eats you, it's a chance it's not. And
You
you're
gotta
not
feel
just
that.
fighting the Walking Dead. In the Walking Dead, like if you watch it, you're not just fighting the zombies. You fighting other people to survive. Like because it's chaos. There's no order. There's no government anymore. So you might run up on some people that's like,
Yeah, it's really like a apocalypse and the purge. Like it's
and
really like
one,
survival of the
literally,
fittest, Hunger
Because
Games
that's
I
the
type.
super one,
was gonna say,
Oh,
them zombies used to be like
huh?
snaggled.
oh,
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to walk
Used to be like
outside
snaggled.
and see no big ass dinosaur.
oh. Are y'all familiar with the Maze Runner like series? Do y'all know
Is that what?
the Maze Runner?
Yeah, I saw the first movie, but not the other two.
Mm,
Y'all,
I don't know. Have I seen these ones?
what? Oh yeah, yeah. Just
I've seen
Walking Dead.
some.
Somebody trying to. Okay, okay. All right, Walking Dead.
Okay, Nisha said
I'm gonna last
Walking
longer
Dead.
than Walking Dead, but I'm trying to see prehistoric creatures. Sorry. I'm gonna be yeah.
I almost did something, but I'm
I
gonna
don't
leave it
know if you're
alone.
trying to see
Yeah.
either. Because I feel like I would freak out with us. Because the thing is, zombies, they could get, they can get close up on you. It could be somebody like you was just, I don't know, you was at work with last week, and now you looking at them trying to eat you. Like, I think that would freak me out.
Hey, yo fucking front desk receptionist trying to No. Boy, bro, zombies got they
Remember when
real
you cut
deal.
them hours?
Humans though. You try to hide in the house. What if they just open the door? What if they
They're,
just twist the
they,
doorknob?
I don't even think they once you keep a zombie on there on the Walking Dead. Do they know how to open doors? I think they just kind of like scratch at the door, don't they?
They just,
Yeah, they
yeah,
punch them
they don't actually know how
through
to.
doors.
They do be
Yeah, they
trying to. They
punch
do whatever
through,
they can
scratch
to try
all
to
that.
get
Like
in, though.
Yeah, I'm sitting right there with a shotgun on the other side, machine
just
gun, something.
Yeah,
yep.
you're gonna
And the whole
eventually run
time.
out.
Facts.
But that's why you get on down.
You're gonna learn some one-to-one combat
Mhm.
Get on
because
down.
combat would really be like the superior way, so you can save your bullets for like people trying to try you.
Mm. Okay.
Because
Hey,
you might
I
come
feel y'all.
across both of them are not ideal at all. I hope neither one of them happened in my lifetime, but
Yeah, my life good where it's at for sure. But if I can see a fucking T Rex, like I'm gonna go see that T Rex. I didn't. Hey, let me say how to train your dragon, how to train a dinosaur.
Dinosaur gonna step on your ass.
Why
I
you? Just,
Ain't nobody said nothing about a T-Rex, little baby ones like that.
T-Rex out.
yeah.
Ooh,
Hey, I'm
they could
just
reach
saying.
out with their neck and bite your head off, and it's over with.
Yeah.
Pick your ass up and swallow you whole. Like no.
The no facts. Then you gotta die in
Instant death.
stomach acid.
Instant death. I'm not finna
Unless
get.
they swallow you whole, then you gotta go down their long ass esophagus and die in their stomach acid. Then what?
Thank you.
What makes you think dinosaurs got stomach acid?
Everybody got stomach acid. That's how you digest food.
Well, yeah, but not in that. I'm thinking
Yes,
in like
they
the actual rat.
everybody.
No, I'm just saying like like snakes actually like it's amplified. So I'm thinking you talking about like on some radioactive shit. Like I'm just gonna
Oh
fall
no,
down and
but
start skin gonna start burning. Yeah, no,
We
I'm
ain't
trying to
gonna
get gone
I
quick.
mean,
make it after that first bite though.
yeah, I hope that would be my hope.
Unless it take a limb. like a shark bite or some shit, and you just gotta bleed out.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. All right. Well, we know what we
He
here
said,
for. And by the way, we got shot o'clock coming in 5 minutes. So everybody in the chat, make sure you got y'all drinks pulled. Make sure that y'all ready. But when you think about cultural cornerstones, right? So in our communities, we got barbershops and salons, right? Why do y'all think that it is a cultural cornerstone in black communities?
Because that's where
What
people
is
go and talk about black problems, black culture, family
okay?
problems.
So you think it's like it's a safety thing, like
Yeah,
yeah,
for okay,
definitely a safe place.
black women talking to other black women about black women problems, men
mm-hmm.
problems. Black men going talking to other black men about men problems.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perez, how you feel? Boy, I read your lips, nothing came out. You said same, same. Them headphones gonna have to go probably. Nope, because it was working fine. Then you plugged them headphones back in. Uh-oh. You gotta fix whatever you fix. Well, yeah. He said same. I feel the same way as well. But
Yeah.
have y'all ever thought about this perspective? Barbers and hairstylists and hairdressers was really like the first therapist. And really the only therapist that black people really just easy going with, just like a go-to. Like I tell my barber I'm filing bankruptcy. So I don't give. I still can't hear you. Hold on. Let me. Yeah. Send you to the goo real quick. Hello.
The
Bring
gulag.
you back. What it sound like now? No.
Oh, I have myself on mute. My bad.
You had yourself on mute.
No, just now. Just now. Just now. Just now. Just now.
Embarrassing. Yeah, rookie mistake. Yeah, that's a.
That's crazy.
But look, yeah, no, you sound good. So yeah.
But nah, I was
So
saying
you said
like,
same, but did you
yeah,
got something else
I
to
was
add
saying
to it?
it's like therapy. You paying for therapy, low key. It's just cheaper. Back
Mm-hmm.
then, like in the black community, even now, it's still like therapy always been like taboo. Like your parents,
Mm-hmm.
unless they learn their lesson. Like I remember when I was younger, and like my mom, she still tell me about it today. She'd be like, how when I was a kid, I had said something like therapy was for like crazy people, but that's because I didn't know better. And now me as like a young adult, I'm like, I need therapy. I was like, we all need therapy. And she was like, oh no, like you trying to say I'm crazy because therapy for crazy people. And I'm like, you ain't got to be crazy to have therapy, you know.
Yeah.
But for sure, I think
Yeah.
like barbershop salons, like it was just a place where you could come, you wasn't judged, you came to get your hair done, and you left. But it was like that safe space, like you wasn't really judged like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I know people who will sit in a barbershop for some hours after their haircut
You
I do
just
too.
vent.
and just kick it. And it's why do we feel as though like those areas just kind of I feel like society in like a whole has kind of just like left us the fuck alone when it came to those locations. It's like black people can congregate anywhere else. It could be in a public library, a campus, sidewalk, a group of black folks, any other location. To me, um, warrants suspicion. What if it's a salon or a barbershop? Everybody be like, all right, cool. They all right. They ain't doing nothing in there.
Because they not
Am I
in
the only
there.
one that
It's
feel
not
like
a
that?
space we taking from them. I
Mm.
feel like that's also kind of what makes it a safe place, is because it's like no one can come take it from us because no one will feel like we took it from them first or we're somewhere we don't belong.
Yeah. So, how do y'all
And
feel when somebody who's not black enters the establishment? Is that triggering for y'all? Does it make you bat an eye? Are you more like inviting because you're like, oh, come, come really see what we about, or like how do y'all adjust to those situations?
And
Oh my
what
god!
aspect? Do you mean like they're
Like
going
just
coming to get their hair done or they're
Yeah,
one
like
of the
they
smallest?
come and get services. It could be they coming to get services. They work in there. I can go into a barber shop. I might see a mixed barber, a white barber, whatever. Somebody that's not black. Like, do you think, like, how do you feel if you walk in there and you getting your hair braided and a white lady walk in because she want her hair done, but maybe she wanted uh, a little bob or something, you feel me?
The silk press or something?
A little silk press or something. Like,
oh, I was gonna say I don't think it's a
yeah,
problem, but I feel like it's a code switching thing that goes on. Like you gotta G check them a little bit just to make sure like they one of the cool white people before you get just like expressing yourself and like being cool. Like you gotta see them come in there a couple times, and then once they seem cool, then you can go back to like just regular business. But I don't know, cause for me, I'm not gonna lie, I be code switching around white people.
so you treat it like a day at the office. You be in a
Yeah,
chair getting your hair cut.
but
Man, bro, this nigga Brian dunked him. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, the game of basketball, it's on the up and up. I tell you, those
nah,
fellas are hooping.
not like that. But I mean, like I feel like in the barbershops and salons too. It's like outside of just like your personal problems, like back in the day, that's where you hear all like the gossip and
You
different
hear
stuff
about the
like
whole
that too.
community.
Not saying you just go there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, ladies,
but like for me, oh yeah.
finish your point.
Oh no, I was gonna say like for me growing up, uh, this guy who
I
lived in our
spilled the
neighborhood,
shot.
he was like he had a barbershop like right
I'm
around the corner.
Mario. I don't
You
spill
good?
liquor. Oh my god. Keep going.
But yeah, this guy that lived in our neighborhood, he had like the neighborhood barbershop, and he was a pastor, so like everybody just used to go in there. Like niggas used to be like selling drugs and shit, regular working niggas. Like everybody used to be going in there. No, like real shit. Everybody used to be going in there because it was like a
Was this in
neutral
the
place.
Bahamas?
Yeah,
Damn. So I can go kick the shit in the Bahamas? Like I'm in
if you
Memphis,
want, yeah.
Tennessee, huh? All right.
It's gonna be a little different from
Yeah.
Memphis, but
I bet it with music style and less Dracos and switches. All right, ladies. Let me ask y'all a question. Cause I don't think it's a right or wrong to it, but I feel like in salons compared to barbershops, salons you typically see like hairdresser client. Nobody extra. I don't really, it's kids, whatever the case may be. Barbershop, you got dad, children, family, wife. You got like, why do y'all think that is? I have my own belief of what the reason is, but why do you think you see more of like a family environment in barbershops than salons, where it's typically like stylist and client?
First off, y'all are behind on y'all shot.
I know I was grabbing and I spilled it.
Mm. Secondly, women's hairstyles take longer than y'all's haircuts take. So with that being said, you're not gonna see as many people coming in and out of a hair salon like that. Cause whatever we get 9 times out of 10 at a salon, you gotta get your hair washed, you gotta go sit up under the dryer and all that. So you may see other few women in there is getting their hair done, but people just sitting around is not getting their hair done. No, people come when it's time for them to get their hair done, and they leave after they get their hair done.
Okay, okay,
Unless you
okay.
come in there with your mama and we both get our hair done, and I get done before her. Well, now I gotta
Yeah,
wait.
but yeah, I'm speaking on just like the actions. But yeah, okay. T, what anything to
Mm,
add to that, or is that kind of like your point?
I guess like I don't know if I can add to it, but like a comment I have is like I don't know why it's turned into that because I feel like growing up it was that way. Like growing up, I went to a salon that had like 2 to 3 stylists in it, with somebody in one chair, somebody in another chair. So you do have multiple people in there coming in and out, or it was like a salon and a barbershop. Like on one side was a salon with 2 or 3 stylists. It was a barbershop on the other like side.
Hmm.
So I don't know why that dynamic has changed. Like in today's age, I don't know what the deal is with like women not wanting multiple people around. I think it's like I do honestly think it has something to do with like the whole like self prioritization, self care era, low key, and just like know your boundaries, know your worth type stuff. And they're like, oh, I don't have to take this. Blah, blah, blah. I do think that has something to do with it. But I will say I do kind of miss, I guess just because I feel like I'm not as socially outgoing. So when it's just me and my stylist, unless I'm like already comfortable with her or something, it can be a little like, okay, what am I supposed to say? Or maybe I'm just like trying to keep conversation going as much as I can. But like I do miss because when it's more people in there, it's more conversation, it's more talking about stuff. I feel like you get comfortable faster. Um, so I would like to personally see that environment come back for salons. Um, but yeah, I don't know why it's gone away.
When I was a kid, yeah, the people that I went to, it was like 2 or 3 of them in there. But it's even like that now. The lady that does my silk press, it's not just her in there. It's her, her mom. She does hair. They have a nail tech in there. They have a lash tech in there. But everybody has like their own little like sweet like cubicle area. But I think it's just
Yeah,
like I said, simply our hairstyles and stuff like that. It just takes way longer than it does for haircuts and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So like
yeah,
if you it's kind of like if you come with your mama or you come with your sister to the hair salon, you guaranteed to be there for 2 to 3 hours. Like
yeah,
it's guaranteed you're gonna be sitting there for a while. Whereas
Yeah.
if I go like with you to get a haircut, oh we might be there for an hour unless we decide to sit around and talk. But
Hmm.
going there for your haircut, 45 minutes to an hour tops.
I also feel on just like a biological stance, men are just more welcoming in that sense and kind of like not more welcoming, but more open minded about what can go on and what they
Well,
allow
Yeah.
than women. Like women are very like, I want my place of business to reflect this, this, and that. Whereas like men are like trying to turn up at any chance they can. I knew you.
You was just on a run, then you hit the turn up
there's a
word.
such thing as people not
Yeah.
wanting to pay booth rent and
Move
stuff
rent
like
and
that.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
Yeah.
you can control your own environment and eliminate that, then yes, as a woman.
oh yeah, facts, just
Yeah.
full control. For real, anything to
Mm-hmm.
add to what they were saying?
I mean, I was gonna say, I mean, barbershops and salons not like that anymore though. Like, it went from. I think back then it was more about community. Nowadays, it's more about
Business.
what can I make from
Yeah,
this.
it's more
Because
business.
for women, they be trying to
They
charge
don't be
y'all three,
trying, they
four
do
hundred
it.
dollars
It's not a
some
try. That
for
shit
some
happens.
braids. They don't even wash your hair no more. You got to put down a
Yeah.
deposit. If you 10 seconds late, you forfeit your deposit. And if they late, you just got to reschedule, or they
Damn,
still
who?
take your
Hey,
I
deposit.
will say
But
personally, I think that's might be a city thing. Cause personally, that has not happened. Like if my stylist or like my lash tech or my nail tech is like late, they have taken some off the price. So I
yeah.
think that's a
Do
big
you think
city
that's
type
like
thing.
the relationship that you built though? Because I feel like if you had that relationship even like in a bigger city, then it could be
What's
like
up,
that.
Chauncey?
You think so? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like, do you think that's like a location thing, or is it just really just on the basis of like the relationship you built?
I think it could be both because I feel like it's happened in the beginning too, and they take off some, but I think like the
That's new
more you
clientele.
nourish, but I'm about to say the more you nourish that relationship, that loyalty, you keep going. If it happens again, like I've had it where they take off even more, or
Let me put this
I'll
back
do
up.
this extra next time or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So, Least you gave my answer immediately, bro. Y'all should take too long. Who the fuck finna sit there? Like yo, it took you my entire work shift for you to get there and get done and leave. But also, it is a little bit of like a turn up factor, kinda. Um, it's just so funny because, especially in Leach know, and T, you've seen it yourself in Oxford. Like, folks will really just pull up to the barbershop
Yeah.
and they got their hair cut in the morning. They just pulled up with a bottle just to take shots and
Kick it.
kick the fan. Like, and I don't know. I think that's some of the healthiest shit that we have for us, and it'd be some of the greatest times ever. And it's like I just feel like you just don't get fucked with if you at a barbershop, and I just don't understand it. When you would think it would be the other way, cause shit, we all routed up in here. Y'all got easy pickings, but we just get left alone. So I don't know. I don't know why the society just, you know, kind of just accept it. But I'm glad that they do. Um, Now I'm so glad I got the women talking already, cause I got some shit for y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. And to my understanding, majority of us, or at least half of us, has experienced somewhat of an HBCU culture, but none of us have been enrolled and received an education at an HBCU. You might know people, but we don't have that personal experience. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so the culture, right? The culture, and we'll dive into some different points, but I'm gonna ask a general question. Um, I just want to go around with answer, right? And then we'll dive into it a little bit, then we'll kind of go back, right? And we'll start with Perez on this one because I've been picking out Terry. Uh, so the culture, and I want y'all to look at it, and I want y'all to look at it from an overall standpoint, right? How would someone in the outside looking in that is interested in enrolling, right? So a high school senior, do you think the culture of a PWI or HBCU is showcased in a more inviting way? Which one would you think is showcased more in an inviting way between the two?
HBCU for sure.
HBCU? Okay.
Yeah.
Our next guest, Terry,
Definitely HBCU. Yeah.
Leash.
I didn't go toward no HBCUs when I was deciding. I mean, I knew about Tuskegee and I wanted to go there, but I already knew I was going to Open, so
Mm-hmm.
Period.
I didn't. Like as a junior or senior, I didn't really go look at no other schools. I went and looked at UAB. I ain't gonna lie, they were very like, we want you to come, blah blah blah. But I didn't go look at no HBCUs.
Mm. Okay.
I wouldn't really know how the atmosphere was.
All right. So I'm gonna be a little different. I think it's PWI. Uh, And the reason being, can I get my reason? Then we can. When we're talking about outside looking in, so this is anybody that is showing interest on a advertisement standpoint. I think PWIs have more coverage solely because they exist more. So that's one. Number two, I think the fact that PWIs, in my opinion, they try to stress and stress and stress diversity, that they're putting that in front, and that makes it more inclusive to the brain of anybody that's interested. So that's why I think, in an inviting standpoint and what is shown, I think it's PWI. Now the reality behind that, I would disagree with myself. But why do we think, after all of these years, it still feels like a HBCU is a if you know you know type of ordeal?
I think because it's not really talked about unless you know somebody or
Mm-hmm.
you went there. Like, I feel like it is starting to get more talked about on social media and stuff. People just being like, "Oh, I love my HBCU," and like talking about their experience. So I feel like in the past, like they didn't get as much advertising as PWIs. Like people didn't really
Right.
pay them any attention. They didn't have maybe as much to offer as PWIs. So they were people's last thoughts or um
You have to have a family
only
member take you to the
yeah.
HBCU to a game and stuff
Mhm.
like that. I had that. I used to go to Alabama A&M football games all the time growing up. One of my best friends growing up, her dad was a coach, so we used to go to the games all the time.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Liked it, but I ain't gonna lie, never would have went there.
It depends. Like for me, because I like for my undergrad, I went to HBCU, for Lander Smith,
Mm.
PSU. But
Not
now
the
for
Landers
grad school,
in Little Rock.
put some respect. But like now for grad school, I go to U of A for PWI, and it's like it's a worlds apart. Like
Mm.
HBCU is so much more like community based. Like I remember my first day moving on campus. It was like all like the alphas and like different people on campus like asking me how I'm doing, offering me rides to Walmart, trying to make sure I'm straight. Like I probably talked to half of the people that was on my campus that same moving day versus like PWI. Like you got to figure out stuff for your own. Like I feel like at a HBCU, people, whether it's faculty, students, whatever, they look up for you more because it's kinfolk. But at a PWI, it's kind of like small fish, big pond. Everybody for themselves. You get in where you fit in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leash.
Um, I agree with what he said. Cause my niece, she did say that, like, cause that's where she goes now, so HBCU. She loves it, but I would say the only downside, the only bad thing about it is like at night and stuff, crime ratings and stuff like that. Cause she do be saying like I be having to make sure I'm at home or I'm not over on this side or this area by a certain time, cause stuff be happening.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think it's also
Okay.
a location where they're usually built.
hmm
Inner city, inner city communities, like, and it stays that way, and it's been that way for our history. Like they're put in neighborhoods to try
Yeah,
to
that's
educate the
built.
youth and give them an opportunity.
right.
And bad is gonna be bad, unfortunately, and some people you just can't help. But and that was I didn't know where you did your undergrad and everything, so that's actually new information. Knowing what you know now, going through college, how we all have done, if you were given a chance to start over and choose a HBCU, would you do it?
No.
I would.
All right, let's start with Alicia. Why not? What is
I
that,
would
Alicia?
still, I would still choose the PWI simply
Don't
because
say why. Don't say why yet. Don't say why yet. Don't say why yet.
I would still choose it.
Yeah, Terry, would you go
I
back and choose
would.
it? You would.
I would go back and go to HBCU.
Perez, you did. I mean, shit, you did undergrad. You did HBCU, and you went
Yeah. I would
grad
like if I had
program.
to do it over, I would still pick HBCU. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. At first, I didn't want to go to HBCU. I didn't even know what HBCU was. I
Mm-hmm.
just was like, I want to go to the school because they got my major and it looked good. But like,
Yeah.
you can't replace that community. Like, I'm a big like family community aspect person, and it's like you can't change that. Like, yeah, HBCUs be having their problems,
Yeah.
but you gonna have the time of your life, and you gonna make lifelong friendships in a setting like that.
Yeah. I'm still going PWI. Now, why, Leash?
You didn't get Terry. The check.
She said HBCU. I asked her right after you. Where your
Oh,
mind at?
I don't know. But I'm still gonna say PWI. One, going to school with all different races is a plus. You're getting to meet all different races. You're building connections with all different races. Having to learn to even work and coexist with all different races. Also, when you graduate, that's what's gonna be on your diploma. Sad to say, but when you go and you apply for that job that you really want, they will look at your diploma and see where you went to school. And some people will look and see that you went to HBCU, and they like, no. So I'm still
Okay.
go to WI for career reasons and stuff like that. Now, experience, do I love my black people? Of course. I go to JSU and hang out and do all that, but for my career purposes, I'm still go PWI.
Uh, now, T, you went PWI, but said if you could choose, you'll go back HBCU.
Yeah.
What have you been through? From 18 to your age now, and all of the school that you completed. What has changed for you to make that decision if you were given that chance?
I think there's like two reasons. Um, and now I think before I get into like the main reason, I think one reason could be that maybe I just chose the wrong PWI also. Um, so I do fault myself for not doing a lot of research. Like I grew up with the expectation of going to college, so I didn't I didn't do research because it was always already kind of a decision made for me. So I was like, okay, I'll just go to the one in my home state, whatever. Cool. But looking back, I do wish I would have been more vocal with my parents about like, okay, if I have to go to school, I at least get to choose where. And I think just based off the way I was raised, I did miss a lot of like the community part, like community act.
Y'all didn't hear me say you definitely went to the wrong one, but yeah.
Oh,
You
If she
came to
had them
this one.
Ole Miss experiences
You
that
should have
she
came to
have
this one
now,
because
her
I ain't
ass
gonna
would
lie.
have.
if I
Ole
would have
Miss,
known what I know now, I definitely would have been at Ole Miss. Like
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
would
Leash,
have, I would
tell
have
Some
her,
figured out the.
weekends, some weekends you would have thought you was at HBCU.
yeah,
Like
tell her the difference. Tell her the difference.
And that's
Or
the thing. That's what I said. Maybe I
Ole
chose the
Miss
wrong
and the University
PWI.
of Mississippi.
yeah, some weekends
University of
you
Mississippi has an HBCU. It's called Ole Miss.
some
So,
weekends you definitely would have thought you was at HBCU. We used to
yeah.
act
And
square.
see, that's like
We used
because
to act
looking back
square.
too, I'm like, okay, because University of Central Arkansas, I don't know if y'all have ever been to UCA in Conway, but it gives the same vibe as Ole Miss. Like it's a mix of white and black, and a lot of people when they go, like some people that I met up here, that toured UCA when they were looking for schools, they said they thought UCA was a HBCU just because of the type of community it is there. So
I've heard people say that.
yeah,
Like They damn
They
near just say
definitely
it
did.
is. Like
Yeah.
it's an
Yeah, I've
honorary
had people
HBCU.
like they, especially like out of state people that were like touring and stuff. Like they thought UCA was an HBCU just because of like
Well,
everything
you
that went
remember
on there.
last year when we took you to that tailgate, for it was a big game that we took you to, me and Jawan,
Yeah.
and we got there to the black tailgate. Like you see, like how big like that tailgate was. Terry was like,
Yeah,
"Oh my god!" I was like,
that tailgate was in like huge.
"What's
That
the
tailgate
whole
was
mix?"
insane.
Yeah.
I was like, my eyes was like buck-eyed, like, oh
Yeah.
my god, kid in a candy
That's
store.
how it was. That's how it was this past Saturday. It was so
Oh
many
yeah,
folks.
that's. I was thinking, I'm like, it had to have been the same vibes the way what I was hearing, especially y'all when y'all beat LSU too. Like, yeah, that's definitely. I think it was when we went. Wasn't that Georgia?
No, I want to say it was the Arkansas game. Was it?
Arkansas was here last
It
year.
wasn't
Arkansas
Georgia.
was Arkansas was a game
It
that
was
you
one of
missed.
y'all's big games. It was one of y'all's
Yeah.
big games, like rivalry game.
So it was ironically it was 2 years ago. You came with me when they beat LSU in 2023, and I worked the tent. You've been in that game. You've been to um
Y'all came to one last year.
we
We went
did
to.
we
It
did
was
go
a
to
big one
Georgia.
last year.
We did go to Georgia. I worked Georgia.
We might not have been the Georgia one. Was it the first one? It was one of
No,
y'all's big. Who are y'all big like rivalry people?
they played Georgia at home. I think y'all played Kentucky at home. I think I worked Kentucky,
Kentucky. It
Georgia,
might have been
and
Kentucky. I think it was
I,
Kentucky.
Might have been because I
my
know
fault,
the Georgia
Perez.
game,
We
I didn't even make it to the group. We didn't even
all
make
right,
it.
y'all. Hold on. Before we get too far into this Grove shit, because Perez like, hey, what y'all talking about?
What y'all
You ever
talking
been to
about?
Oxford?
I'm trying to see some.
Look, have you ever been to Oxford, Mississippi?
No,
You ain't never experienced Ole Miss.
I want to go though. I'll go.
Hey, take. Just take. I ain't gonna say
We
which
always
frat, but
come.
just take you and your frat, some of the guys, some of your line brothers, your neos, profile, whatever. I get y'all in contact with that chapter. All
Mm.
right, New Upsilon. I'll get you in contact with them.
All right, all right.
Go. It's
So
gonna be the
that's
best time of your life, and it's gonna be the best tailgate you ever experienced. You gonna hate the fact that when you wake up on a Saturday morning in Fayetteville, Arkansas, it ain't a campus full of goddamn trash cans. Let me tell you,
Yeah,
I
they not exaggerating either.
that's a
That's the
woo,
crazy part.
but before we get too far now, so well, you already said that you would keep the HBCU experience all that. All right, cool. So Alicia kind of touched on it a little bit for the reasons Alicia said, right? And that's a little bit of my reason, or a lot of bit of my reason too, of why I would stay PWI. I think it's less of a lack of opportunity. I just think it's amplified due to student body count, the different ethnicities and races that you can come in contact with. Um, I just think it just does more good than bad. Um, I think one of the greatest things about really the country is interest, right? And I think when you surround yourself with so many people that look like you, so many people that may come from the same background as you, so many people who can share the same story as you. A lot of those mindsets and opinions and ideologies and everything can be so similar that you kind of shield yourself away from an entire different outlook. And I think within that outlook, you find opportunity. I think within that outlook, you experience unknowns, right? I think one of the greatest character developments that you can have is finding a way to be comfortable while you're like within your uncomfort. And I think when you go and you try to I think the perfect blend is like attend a PWI, but find the closest HBCU to you and just visit that motherfucker a lot too though. Like don't if
Yeah.
you got a you feel me, if you got a 3 hour drive to JSU or whatever, well, for us it was 2.5, two really. Like go experience it, right? But I think you shield yourself off from
Shit, we got one right up the street too.
Russ College. You got like we got a lot, right? So I think the opportunity base, I think it's just amplified. And I'm gonna be honest with you, legislative is like really you get pushed more at a PWI as a group of a minority than you do at HBCUs.
I ain't gonna lie. Also at a PWI, I've seen so many artists that I've not had to travel to like Memphis or anywhere else to see. They came right here to like to Ole Miss campus. See these folks for $40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Party
seeing
next
for
door on the Grove.
$40.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
But
hey, party next door to be
For free.
at the stage at the Grove stage. I said party.
Yes,
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
pavilion for free.
yeah.
Moneybag Yo walking around
Free
on
free
campus
concert.
when he was first starting to blow up. He was just here this past weekend.
Yeah. Oh, speaking
but
of this past weekend, guess where all of those famous rappers and content creators and everything at the LSU one, Terry? Guess where they were?
I'm guessing somewhere in Oxford.
Castle Hill. Castle Hill. Where the wedding
It was
was.
at Castle Hill.
Yes, they was at Capitol.
That could be
Yeah.
a concert venue.
It was a
They were just chilling.
yeah.
Man, it was something. It was something.
Now,
It was
now, right?
time.
So much
So
that they about to cancel all type of events in Oxford. They could even be that big now. Man.
Oh
that was good.
wow. Y'all done messed it up for the rest of the game.
Man.
Hey, chat, put a one in the comments if
No
y'all agree
regret.
with me.
Just
Take
No
shots.
regret.
to be there.
All right. So look though, I specifically wanted to ask that, right? Because I'm always interested to hear that kind of, that perspective of the individual who's actually lived both, right? So do you feel as though Perez doing, undergrad at a HBCU, grad at a PWI, right? You're at two different points of your collegiate career, essentially, and you kind of already have had that indoctrination. You have that degree, and you're kind of just you're doing more just because you can, and you just started to do that. As far as career growth, do you feel as though attaching maybe a PWI, as in the University of Arkansas has opened additional doors to what you are doing, what you want to do? Do you think if you didn't choose that route, you would still kind of be in the same position, same place, or what would be your advice to somebody who a young black brother that could be in your shoes? Would you advise them to do go that route, or kind of just just stay HBCU and do a master program there and kind of just foster those relationships or expand?
I'll be real. So don't get me wrong. I love my HBCU. I love where I love where I went. But initially,
Hold on.
most of the reason why I went there was like scholarship money. I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie.
Hey, that's fine.
Cause like I applied to University of Arkansas too. I ain't gonna lie. And I got into both, but I got more scholarship money there than I did here.
Mm.
My only thing is they just didn't have my major. And like I'll be honest, even when I was there, like the way like since being here at U of A, the access to like internship, job opportunities, like they just had a STEM career fair, and you had like over 100, almost 30% of them being like Fortune 500 companies come looking for internships and jobs. Now, some HBCUs, like if you go to like a really really big HBCU, maybe like a JSU or like a Howard, you might be exposed to more of those opportunities. But like a small HBCU, like what I went to, like you either had to stumble upon it or like find your way through it, but like they didn't really have those that access to like job and internship opportunities, like career readiness. So like in a sense, although I love my HBCU, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel as prepared leaving until I came here. Like here, granted, I'm doing like a graduate degree, but it's like I have more access to those opportunities. I have more professional development access as well as like access to, like I said, those opportunities like career fair, uh, career readiness workshops, stuff like that. Like it's a bunch of people. It's a whole office devoted to helping me get my resume looking good, so it's competitive for like the job field. And I will say, like, I think it does. To your point, I think it does look better on a resume as well. But I think it looks better when you have like maybe a HBCU and a PWI or like two PWIs or whatever the case is. But I think it just depends.
I'm fixing to have two PWIs. I'm gonna tell y'all more information about that.
That boy look like he having a seizure. Somebody screen grab this. My God.
Man, where'd he
Hold
go?
on. Let me.
We're not gonna skip past why you. What was that earlier?
Because I didn't think he was gonna answer that way because
Oh,
he started off HBCU and he was like, I would stay HBCU, and then when I went today, it was like, I ain't gonna hate on my HBCU. I would have went like it was like,
He
all
did
right, if I
say
was to go,
he did say it wasn't his first choice though. Like when he first
yeah,
saw, he was like,
scholarship
I
and
didn't
all
want
that,
to, because he was like, I
okay.
didn't want to, but I ended up loving it. It's one of those.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it was so he's from the Bahamas, right?
Okay.
Lee. So just a little background. So
I want to
that's
know how
just a
he
little
ended
bit of
up
his
there.
story. Arkansas.
Well, I guess,
Like, man,
yeah.
you
I
couldn't get
mean,
accepted.
I'm not gonna lie. That was one thing. I don't know about HBCUs. I mean, obviously he went to one, so there you go. But I met a lot of I didn't just get exposed to diversity with just like white people, but like I mean, and not even just like like Asian American, Mexican American, all that. Like people from different countries go to these
You'd be
schools
surprised.
too.
Like
So
somebody that we work with is from Belize.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've met a girl from Paris. I've met
Hmm.
Boy
people
had a stroke.
all
Welcome
over.
back.
Hey, my Wi-Fi went out, man.
I've met
Yeah,
people
I do like that part.
from Norway. Like you'd be surprised.
Yeah, you be like,
But
how you know what you
uh,
doing here?
he immediately like sparks a conversation for me because like really tell me more. Like
Yeah, like my main thing I be wanting to know is like, how did you end up here? Like, what? Tell
Yeah.
me about that.
yeah, a lot of them come for like the ones that I've met. They like those like exchange programs, so they may be here for like just 1 year, or just like a semester. But it'd
Yeah,
be good conversation though, cool people.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Um,
Okay.
I'll tell y'all more information about this later. I will have two PWIs on my resume soon.
Her.
I'm not gonna tell y'all which one yet, but look at Mario. Mario, like I want to know now. Mario, like I want to know now.
Did you see that? Like,
Mm.
nigga, she said she'd tell you later. You can't put her on. All right, that's fine. But look, we're gonna take a little commercial break. Please share the live. We see all y'all people y'all in here, y'all commenting. Share the live, get y'all people in here. Once again, welcome to the Drinking Buzz podcast. I know that's right. If you want to comment, first off, go to YouTube and subscribe. Subscribe to the page. Hit the notification button, the little bell. Notify you every time we go live. All of our videos, shorts, live segments. Like, comment on them. You don't have to just consider. Would y'all consider UCA? Yeah, you're late, buddy. A lot of people do. A lot of people consider Central
I'm like,
Arkansas HBCU. Um, it's not, but it
Dang,
has. It's damn near a. if we needed
People
to
judge
add another HBCU, it
It's
probably
like
be added to the list
honorary,
of
honorary.
honorary. Yes, a little
Thanks,
honorary.
honorary, yeah.
Chat, y'all in the comments, man. What y'all drinking on? It don't have to be liquor. All right, we said drinking buzz podcast. We ain't say drinking liquor podcast. We just alcoholics. All right. Whoop de doo, bro. What the fuck, Thug? All this shit got going on. I just gotta hear. We can take this however y'all want for about 15 minutes. We got allegedly a phone call with Thug and Mariah talking about Gorilla Terry, I think, right?
Oh yeah, there's some beef
We
going
got
on,
we
and
got
I just don't
a
understand why.
so it's so
Wham said
much.
bankroll.
I'm gonna
It.
give y'all like a little rundown, and I want to
You
see,
feel
I want to
me?
hear opinions. So this is
Drake
what I
sent
saw.
crazy,
Crazy bankroll.
crazy bankroll. But go ahead, let us. You know what whoop de doo is, right? Because what more could you say? What else could you say? Okay, it's Thug. Tell us about it, because I just gotta know if Thug tripping.
Well, okay, the part that I know, you might know something else than I know, but I was just scrolling on TikTok one day, and people was just talking about like how Glorilla diss Mariah the scientist and Thug in a song. And I'm like, what's going on with the girlies? What's going on? I just saw them hugging, and then what is going on? What is happening? And she was basically like, I don't know what she said about Thug. I really cannot remember. But it just, the part that got me was Mariah, because I'm like, why are you and Mariah beefing? And she was like making fun of her song Burning Blue, blah, 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 and just making fun of like her relationship with Thug, and saying like basically saying like it's fake, or he dogging her out and stuff like that. Apparently it started because, so y'all know how Mariah and the little jail phone calls already been, some of them already been leaked, because we got a
Which, how
meme
does
from
that
one.
happen?
All
They
calls are recorded.
recorded.
That's how.
They
It's not.
recorded,
It's
yeah.
it's how are they leaked?
Well, y'all know it's okay. So like,
Money?
like our workspace, our calls are recorded and they're backed up to
They go to a database. You link the
They
database,
probably
and then you
sold
can.
them.
Yeah.
somebody that probably
They
works,
probably sold
works there, downloaded it, and then there we go.
them. Yeah, there you go.
Because
That's
I'm
all it
like,
takes.
yeah.
So on the call, it was Doug and Mariah. They was somehow Glow came up. It only showed me like a clip. It didn't show me like the whole phone call or whatever. But Doug was just like talking dog shit about Glorilla. And I don't know if something happened. I don't know if like it was just like, where did this stem from? Like, why is he talking shit about her? But he was just saying like she not cute, she not fine, she ugly, like just talking mad shit. And Mariah was like not agreeing, but not disagreeing. Like she was just like kind of egging him on in a way, because she was like, "You don't think she cute? Like you don't think she? Why you don't think that?" Like it was given like I couldn't tell. I'm like, is it giving egging on? Like some people were saying like she's like being a pick me, because she's like, why are you steadily like egging him on about it, asking more questions? Then she was kind of giggling. It was giving me like giggling of like, I don't really want to talk against my man, but like I don't really know how to stand up for others, maybe. I don't know. Or she knew if she even, maybe it didn't happen before. He said something, she knew he wasn't gonna stop saying the same thing anyway. So who knows? But basically, yeah, it was just them talking shit about Glow, and Mariah not standing up for her, and she's supposed to be her friend and stuff like that. And a lot of people are saying like, you know what it mean when a man talking about another woman to his woman? We all know what that means. Saying like he really want her, but I bet she turned him down. Because like some of the stuff he was saying was giving like, it's a little disrespectful. Why are you talking like that? Because he was saying stuff like, oh, I wouldn't hear her. Like I wouldn't hear her. I wouldn't hear that. Like what? Like why would you say that to your girlfriend? because you thinking about like it got me thinking like are you thinking about what did you think is that what you thinking about with other even if you genuinely think that about her like you be thinking about that with other when you see other women like would you hit or not even though I'm right here I'm confused. And even if you are, why is you saying that? Like, why are you telling your significant other stuff like that? That part is weird. I don't want her with him anyway. But
when y'all
what y'all
see
think?
all this shit that's going on, like especially with voice recordings and like video, whether it's a diss track and so on, like with the ability to use AI to create all this stuff and kind of duplicate voice, like how much of this, and this is why like I had pulled up the like the real versus fake, like are we believing in this? Do we not really care and it's just like drama and it's entertaining? Like do y'all really when y'all see this stuff
Definitely
like come up on y'all
entertaining.
page, like how do y'all feel? Are y'all just swiping at this point? Cause it's like I don't give a
Me
fuck.
personally, it's a double-edged sword because like I don't want the girlies to be beefing and be fighting. They too cute for that. But I also like don't you know how you just like have a favorite artist that you adore and you just see them making bad decisions, kind of like Cardi with Offset. And you just like, bro, why are you doing that?
What was bad about that decision?
Bruh, no, like it was too
Come on.
convenient for him. Like that was definitely like it was just like he hopped on her as soon as she blew up, then got her pregnant in the next year. And I was just like,
He cheated on her like four
and
or
then
five
cheated on
times.
her. Like, bruh, what are we doing? What?
Hold
As a
on,
black
hold on,
man,
hold on, hold on. Hold
we
on,
don't
hold on,
condone
hold on,
cheating.
hold on. Hold
Correct.
on.
I
Hold
can drink to
on.
that.
Hold on. Because what we not gonna do, what we not gonna do is
What we not
not
gonna
act
do what?
like she wasn't a video vixen for the Migos in her past as well. So we don't know how far back they relationship goes.
I
They
watched
but
Love
they've
Hip Hop.
known but
Oh
they've
my god.
known each other of each other well before Cardi B was the Cardi B that we know now.
So
And
why he
if
didn't
we
go
want to
after
go
her then? He went after her
and
when she blew up.
it who's to
Then
say
he
he
want to be in a
didn't?
relationship. Then he want to.
Who who's to say? What I'm saying
Okay,
is
he might
let's
have been
play
with
that
her,
real quick.
then get her pregnant. As soon as she
Wait,
got her
real
pregnant,
quick,
as soon as she
real
blew
quick,
up,
real quick. Let's play devil's advocate because
we don't need to.
we
Offset
we
already
we
did
we
that.
we know, and there is already a narrative when it comes to women in that profession. They will they will turn down a dude because that eliminates all of the other dudes just like that. So, and we also know that niggas can get put in the friend zone or whatever and sit there for a couple of years. So let's not we can't sit here and just throw that because he could have tried and it wasn't his time. So we can't blame the nigga for getting his time when maybe she wasn't trying to really be on that because she was trying to grow and be in the industry and not trying to be tied to anybody, make her own way because women do that in the industry. They don't want to be tied to another man in that same industry with stature because they think that, oh, if I get something, I'm automatically going to be known for being with such and such. So she could have went and did her own thing and all that could have been on the back end and then bam, so we're not just gonna act like he just seen a meal ticket, especially with somebody that already had history and has been in his videos when he was at a higher stature than her. So let's play devil's advocate.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes even though you're at a higher stature, you can see when talent is obvious and you know it's bruh. Like I don't know.
Yeah, but
I feel
she
like
could have
Cardi.
said no. That's what I just
My
trying to
thing
say.
is, what were her other options? Like I don't. I can't see
Every
her saying
other every
Look, before she
other
blew
rich
up, I
nigga.
can't see her saying no. Because if she
She
said
was
no
a
before she blew up, why would
she
she
was a
go
stripper.
back now that
She
she?
was a stripper,
But why would
not
then
ready to settle
Let me
she
tell
down.
you
say
something.
yes? If she had options that could have been bigger and better than him before, why would
She
she
wasn't
go
saying yes to
back?
nobody. It was.
He probably made her laugh.
Huh?
I'm about to say. Then
I say he
it's a familiarity. So
Now he
it's
laughing
a
at things.
so it's no. I'm just saying like to have history with somebody, and I'm just trying to, like I said, play devil's advocate. And
Right.
it doesn't have to be that industry. It's just right. We see a lot more, especially '90s day and age with the feminism movement and all this stuff. Like it's
Well, I mean,
maybe
it's
there is
also
a
like where I was
chance.
coming from and what I was trying to explain was like not just on him because obviously it takes two people to make a decision, especially to be with one another. It was more so like I don't know why she was like going for him or like why she was accepting
History
him. Like
is
why
my
she
answer
like
to that.
but okay. All right.
She,
it may have been his
yeah,
approach
but
too,
also
because
history.
maybe
We're
he
not
got
gonna
him
act
try
like
to
she
show it
wasn't
from the
a
first time.
stripper. Like
What did
and
that
a
I
lot of
don't know what
and a
that
lot of
I don't think her
no
being a stripper has anything to do with
no
it
no.
though.
Let's be
Because
honest.
I mean,
People in that industry, pornography, sex, stripping, they tend to not be taken as serious when it comes to committed relationships to regular individuals. So
that didn't take that away
so
just because
that's
she
a,
wasn't one.
we don't. The problem is we don't know the truth, but I'm not going to be ignoring the fact that most people will look at somebody who was a stripper shaking ass for money or selling a body. That's not what most men, especially men with money, men with stature, men who can get anybody they want. Certain men, rappers and like that, who want eye candy for the game and they make music about this and that fits. But she can make a
So
song with
you
Bruno
saying
Mars.
like
Bruno Mars probably don't want no woman who is known for selling her body for money. You see what I'm saying? You might see Bruno with a more known to be classy in public or whatever like that individual.
so it's like
And that's typical men.
while they're doing it, I don't
Y'all
want to be
see
seen with you.
Dracula.
But now that you came up and you're doing something different, it's okay to be seen with you. Even though that's
Now that
still a part of you because it's something you did. Like that's something you still known for.
huh? What
So you're
I ain't hear
saying,
it beat when he like went out, so I missed like a third of that audio.
okay, so you're saying that he basically like it's not okay to be seen with her while she a stripper and doing that lifestyle, but now that she didn't came up off her music and she ain't gotta do that no more, now we can be seen together in the
No,
public and stuff.
I'm saying that Cardi B came from reality shows, strip clubs with a passion of doing music and making her own way as a woman. A lot of women, and it's not every, but a lot of women don't want on their rise to their dream, they don't want to be attached to a man, which you never seen her be attached really to a man really in the industry like that. You've seen her be video vixens and work with other artists. But as far as like being a opportunist, if you're working and you're a video vixen and you in videos with these rappers or this industry and you're doing all this stuff, you have a chance to decrease your opportunities if you oh no, I'm working with such and so. This is my man. So now what if he is gonna be like, all right, well, now I'm with you. You can't go be in all these other videos that you've been making money and living off of. You can't go do what's been paying your bills. You can't go work with this artist because me and him had diss tracks together. So I think that with the fact that they have a history of, like I said, knowing of each other, I don't know the depths of that relationship, but the fact that she has worked with the Migos to their rise of fame, I'm saying that I think she denied any advances that Offset could have made because she wanted to work on herself and she got to the stature that she wanted by being self-made, not being attached to a man, and she decided that, hey, I am at a point that I want a larger family, more kids, settle down, things of that nature. And I think that she probably went with somebody that was known, made advances, and was interested in her before the fame. I think that is what helped him. The fact that he probably showed interest in her before she was the Cardi B that we know. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He
Well,
still did her dirty though. I ain't gonna lie.
definitely did her dirty. Definitely did her dirty.
Absolutely. But the comment was like not making a mistake like Cardi B. It was like, whoa, hold on, hold on. It didn't pan
I
out. I
still think she
understand.
made a mistake. I still think she made a mistake. I think she, like, I remember, bro, I can remember because I watched her on Love and Hip Hop.
Pete Davidson is
So,
truth. He proof for sure.
I did watch her
yeah.
on Love and Hip Hop too. She was in a relationship with a man that she was holding down that was in prison back then.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
That
she
they
was
showed
definitely
that
trying to be on that before. And I felt like that's another reason she thought she was like, she had someone else that she was trying to be loyal to.
Mm. But
Um,
also, and
Part,
add
I mean,
that
she
to account.
definitely. I don't know. Obviously, we don't know these people, but I feel like on Love and Hip Hop, she definitely showed like
100%.
how loyal of a person she is, just like the stuff she went through, and like it was never shown back to her. So I think that's
But add
like,
that into account, right? Her past. She was in a relationship and holding down a man who was locked up. So clearly there's a cycle, or at least somewhat of a known interest of hers. Yes, she
mhm,
has the notoriety, the income, or whatever, right? But what if she just not interested in a fucking Wall Street trader who worth 100 M's? She just maybe she just like hood street niggas. Maybe she come up and that's just what she like,
I
right?
mean,
So
you
it's
can still get like, you can still. I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, yes, very valid point.
Like a
But
hybrid?
it's
What
like
you trying to say? A
seven.
hybrid or something?
huh?
I said you trying to say like a hybrid or something? Like someone who's like a little bit of street, a little bit of like book
No,
smart.
I'm just saying like
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
am.
like
She could
why
at least found
Offset
somebody
is
that had
like
their head on straight.
it's like why Offset, but it's like Offset technically is probably the holy grail of her past. You see what I'm saying? It's like he fits the description, the background, all of this stuff as the nigga who was in prison, but this nigga's a multimillionaire. This nigga got fame and all this shit. Who's to say she ain't been cheated on in the past by dude, right? Cheating is cheating. Cheating is bad. But we can't use his faults and his wrongs to try to say that she made the wrong decision when no, ultimately she made the right decision because she made the decision that she deemed was comfortable for her from whatever she liked and whatever she was comfortable with, and to blend in backgrounds. It's like sometimes you want somebody who got it out the mud and struggled themselves when you did it too, right? You might look into that drive and that shit as well. But unfortunately, how it happened, it happened. But I just gotta play devil's advocate. That's all. Cheating
Right,
is
right.
cheating, and cheating is wrong. Not condoning cheating. Just saying, right?
Not condoning cheating. No, I
Bullies, I
definitely
gotta
I hear
know.
you,
You think
though.
that should be real or fake? All this rap beef and all this drama and shit. These this industry and music and all that. I'm just like, ugh.
I think some of them be real, some of them definitely be fake. Um, I feel like the Cardi B and Nicki stuff. I feel like maybe it started out as like a thing where it could have potentially been like, oh well, let's argue for the media, but then I think it might have turned into like something that could have been real.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of it do be real, some of it be fake. Like I said, some of it can start out as fake, and then somebody might push their wrong button. Well, now it's very real.
Mm-hmm.
When you start talking about folks' kids and stuff, now it's not fake no more.
Salute.
When you start talking about certain things, it is not fake anymore. It is now very, very real. And I mean that's a part of it too, though. Some people might be like, "All right, we gonna fake argue. I'm gonna talk about your kids. You can talk about mine. You never know.
Boost streams and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you never know."
Yeah.
Oh, I got a question. Because I would have a point with it. If someone was like talking to somebody, it could be literally anybody, any situation, and they said something. You know how people like be trying to talk to somebody and they'll be like, "I'm not so and so. I'll do this to you, or I'll get you going quick." Da 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 da. If they use your name, would you be offended?
I'm
not as nice.
Yeah, I'm
If
like,
I'm
hold on, don't put me in this.
I'm saying, like, what you
That's
mean?
what I'm gonna say. Like, hold on, wait a minute, because I am that person that you just said. Do I need to make a believer out of you?
I think it depends.
No, I need to make a believer out of you real quick.
Do I need to show you real quick?
It depends. It depends. I think, like, for me, I think it, like, for example, if it's like one of my crash out friends, and they, because like I'm the reserve friend,
Yes,
so I'm gonna give you grace. I'm gonna let you slide. So if it's them saying you lucky I ain't him,
Yeah,
they don't need it.
then that's different. But if you're trying to call me soft, then nah.
I do have a friend
gotta
that is
show
like
you.
that. One of my best friends, she would tell somebody quick, "I'm not Alicia. Alicia will disregard that. I'm not finna disregard that. I'm gonna
Alicia called the cops. I whoop your ass.
yeah.
No, they're like, Alicia, keep the peace. Well, I'm not gonna keep the peace. I'm gonna whoop your ass. That's what she'll say.
Yeah, that's typically what it. Yeah,
It's for sure. It's for sure gonna throw me for a loop, right?
It is. It's one of them.
They can be
you
like,
gotta be
like, yeah, I bet you gonna be like, what?
And then also, why you put my
Right.
name in this?
Especially
what?
when it's a nigga. Especially when it's a nigga from your side. Nah, bitch. If they start jumping you, you ain't me.
Exactly.
Stupid ass nigga. Fuck on what you talking about. But no,
I'm going home.
I think it's situational because it's like
What
you
they talking about?
because it's like you lucky I blow this bitch up right now. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
No.
So yeah. Officer, he will.
I say it to kids.
I don't
too.
have a
ain't
rocket
gonna lie.
launcher.
I ain't gonna lie. When I be having my nieces, I tell them real quick, I ain't your mama. So this how it go over here.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. The thing that made me think of it, my mom was talking to some kids and she was like, "Hey Terry, I ain't gonna tell you 2 or 3 times." I'm like,
But it'd be like, damn, do I be really telling them 2-3 times?
yeah. I'm like, I be thinking like,
Mom.
dang, I need to stand more firm. I be thinking I'm mean. I probably need to be more firm. Like, what's going on here? But and then also there's some more beef. So like it could be fake beef too though. But I don't know if y'all didn't heard. Apparently Cardi made like a diss at she been making disses at a bunch of people. Like that's why I call her like the new Nicki Minaj or whatever. Cause she beefing with all the rap girlies. She made a diss at
Cardi?
Bia. Yeah, she made a diss at
on her new album.
yeah. And apparently she made a diss at Ice Spice too. And there was a call that was leaked of her on the phone with either Ice Spice or somebody on Ice Spice team. And she was like, I ain't Lotto, I'll beat your ass. She said, I ain't gonna let that shit go. Like Lotto, I'll be, and I was like,
Big Mama?
did see that, and she came back and she was
Yeah.
like, she was like, she do love her. She was just saying like how she like they just carry themselves 2 different ways.
Big Mama?
yeah. Yeah.
Clayco?
I was like, Lotto? She done brought Lotto.
Put that shit on the flow?
Yeah, that's what I was like. I mean, it could be one of them things, just like y'all was saying. Like Cardi do give me crash out friend vibes. Like she probably do a little too much in the situation. So I could see her being like that person that's like, okay, you being a little dramatic. I get you, you know, but and she gotta react at everything.
Yeah.
And Lotto, I feel like Lotto is probably like, we can talk about it, but I ain't gonna throw hands unless I got to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it could be like something like that. Like Cardi just immediately wanted to throw hands.
I wouldn't call her the new Nicki
Yeah, I
Minaj
wouldn't do
though.
that.
Like Nicki Minaj been Nicki Minaj been beefing with
Don't
everybody
worry about
from
it. Y'all finna see what's
Cardi
going on.
to Meg to literally Nicki been beefing with
Yeah.
damn near everybody.
All right.
Like she got cool with it a little bit, and then
Well,
she started beefing with
only because it's like
Bullet
that's how
Fragment,
it
Bullet Fragment.
started too. Like it started
Like,
with one, and then it was two, and then it just kept growing. You know, it took time. It wasn't like all at one time. But I'm like, why is I mean, and these girls could really be like messing with Cardi too. Like she really could be like valid in what's going on, and it's not her, and it's just them trying to try somebody. But I'm like, bro, why is she? They hate each other, but they acting the same way. It seemed like. So that's where I was coming from.
I did see a post that was like, everybody talking about or everybody arguing about Cardi and the Nicki stuff. Meanwhile, I'm over here rooting for Monaleo, and I'm like, that's me. I ain't worried about them. I'm still looking at wedding videos.
I cannot believe she live streamed her wedding. When I saw that, I was like,
they live streamed that shit?
Yes.
I watched it. Yeah.
I watched the whole thing.
I watched it
I
too.
seen
It was a beautiful wedding.
I
Loved it.
seen I just seen a clip of Stunner talk about like how like the process like him finding like his real daddy and his dad like was the artist. I seen like that like.
So they actually had two lives. They was going live from her TikTok giving one view, then they was going live from his TikTok giving another view. And
I didn't know that.
I was on hers. I was switching back and forth. Cause like hers was like inside of like inside the actual like waiting on them to come down the aisle, where his live was out there with all the groomsmen and the bridesmaids and everybody. So you can see them before they came in the doors.
Yeah. It was beautiful. Her dress. I usually would not like anything like that, but the way it looked on her and the way she executed everything was just, it was beautiful. Like, I know people gonna start doing that in the next couple years, like just because of how beautiful hers like looked, trying to replicate it and everything. Like,
and I think she had put on social media when she started playing, and she was like, "I think I want a pink dress or something." Like, I think I remember seeing it. She asked
it
something
definitely
about her, and I was like, "Yes, it does."
All right.
Look, now I really got to go see her in concert.
So
I haven't seen her in concert, but okay, we went to this Don Oliver concert last year, and she opened for him. Oh my god!
And bought out Stunner. I told you, I was like,
and
watch she bring out Stunner.
I was like, oh my god, like, oh.
Okay.
Get out there now, Julio, Echo Julio. Yeah.
Bruh. And we literally listened to that on the way there too. Like, so that was everything. That was everything. Everything. Like, I was like, I need to go.
I got Walmart. They be bringing people.
Let's go ahead and.
All right. Hey, Leash.
Speaking on beef. No. Oh my bad. Oh, I was
2 minutes.
I was gonna say, cause you know how like when Stunner first came out, he was like, he did hella songs with the baby. Mm-hmm. Is they the?
You know, I was wondering that too. I've been wondering that for a while.
They never beefed. Stunner stepped away from music. Yeah, Stunner stepped away from music.
And then he came back.
Yeah, I think he coming back now.
What do niggas do when they stop doing music? Do they just get like regular jobs type
No,
shit?
I mean, when
Ain't
you
no
at, bro,
way
when you
he
at
got
the
a
top of
regular.
your top,
No, ain't no way he got a regular job though. He got a
I'm
Leo.
sorry,
Ain't no
that was like
way.
my intrusive thought.
you know,
Deadass.
when
No.
some people can
He
put
might
their
have
money in the
produced.
right places.
He could have been
It's a lot of
producing. He
different methods.
he might have been the one that invested in Mauna Leo and is like and really just invested and poured into his girl.
Yeah,
And
and producing probably.
yeah,
Who knows, he could have been going to school, getting like, certified to
could have
do
been
other
anything.
stuff. Right. Who knows?
Anything. Because they
All
got a
right.
kid together too, so look just like him.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Chat for a second. I'm sorry, but y'all going off the screen. I have a surprise segment, and this is brand new. Leisha and Wes know nothing about it. However, it doesn't affect Leisha. This is for new guests. And then motherfucker called hot seat. Beat.
Not the
So,
hot seat.
Leash.
Hmm?
We got a hot seat now. I'm gonna bring up 4 blank or blank. You got to answer. I'm gonna take it down. Bring up another one, blank or blank. Perez gonna do like 4. Terry gonna do like 4. We just want to just see how they thinking. You know what they?
Terry.
Yeah, you. Yeah. So yeah, time for hot seat. So Perez.
What's up?
Wait, hold on. I'm not adding extra context, right? It's just
Okay.
wherever your mind goes, you answer the goddamn.
Intrusive
You
thoughts.
answer the
You
fucking
asking for
question.
intrusive thoughts? You want to?
You ready,
Okay,
Leash?
for sure.
Yeah, I
We
record.
get we get we get to sit back and just
Before you
yeah.
start, this is so funny because I was watching My Wife and Kids the other day, and Kyle and Kyle, but you know what I'm talking about. The main two, they went to marriage counseling, and he was put in a hot seat, and the therapist is asking him random questions,
Yeah.
and he messed up. The therapist asked him about his ex-girlfriend. He was like, "What's the first thing that come to mind?" He was like, "Great sex." I was like, "Oh yeah, you done fucked up." So,
Oh yeah. All right.
yeah.
Um.
So I don't know how this hot seat gonna work, but I'm excited to see.
How's she excited to see?
Um.
Because
Perez, big or small?
it's gonna go how I think.
Bigger the better.
Okay. Money or health?
Health as well.
Rent or own?
Own it.
Siblings or only child?
Siblings. I can't be an only child.
Okay.
I got a sister.
That's
I wouldn't.
That's exactly how it went on the show too. They were just asking me stuff. So
All right.
I like this so far.
Welcome to the hot seat.
Glad to be
Terry,
here.
money or health?
Hell,
Boy or girl?
girl.
Food or housing?
Like, would I rather have food or shelter?
Whatever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Food.
Or penetration.
My parents are watching. Get that off of there.
Hi, mom and dad.
see, this is exactly. I told you this is exactly how it went on the show. I was like, I'm excited to see how this is fixing to go.
They gonna have to put in witness protection after that one.
That's
I
crazy.
knew he was gonna throw somebody off, y'all. That's why
He said
I
she
knew
was.
he was coming.
Why me? You didn't got a little too comfortable. That's why.
Here go your real one, bro.
What
Taxes or education?
Education. That's education. But
She answered. You gotta go. All right. I threw a little doozy in there. All
I'd
right.
rather learn my taxes or education.
No, it's wherever your mind go. You don't get a chance to explain. It's just, hey,
Sometimes it do be a full question.
Now, oh, that was a nice little, you feel me? All right, cool. Just to make sure that energy and everything's still there. Now let's get into it. Would you rather? The last one we're gonna
That's
have,
crazy.
and we'll end the show with this one. Would you rather have
Free
access to
travel.
free travel or free housing?
Free housing.
Travel.
Okay, wait, hold on. We're gonna put free housing and free travel. No, free travel and free housing over here. Okay, hold on. Perez, where you at?
See, okay. Can I walk you through? Can I walk you
No,
through
you
what
gotta
I'm
know.
thinking?
We'll give you time to it. We'll start with your explanation, but you gotta give me an answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, you.
I say free
Travel. All
travel.
right, bet. I know I'm over here with you, Leash, but I'm gonna do this real quick. We're gonna put
Oh,
Leash
my bad.
as matter of fact. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop
Let me
this.
brush my highlights.
We're gonna start with Leash. Leash said free housing. Matter of fact, no,
Because
you go last. Cause it's 3 of us. Cause I'm going free travel. Perez, you wanted to start? Go ahead. Come on. Why? Why free travel?
Because I could go anywhere in the world that I want for
Hmm.
free. I could travel for free. Like you can't beat
Okay.
that. Like you could always live somewhere and
Yeah.
find a little place to sleep. Once I got me a
all
little
right, what's
pillow and
going
a
on with the
blanket
comment
and
section?
somewhere comfortable,
What's going on with the comment
I
section?
don't need to
Oh, well,
be.
never mind. It's just showing on my computer.
It got taken down and then it got put back up. So I don't know if that's a thing, but it should be up there. Free travel chat. Okay, we got free travel. All right, bet. So you can go. All right, bet. Uh, okay, damn, Terry. Yeah, all right.
Oh,
She's half in the
the light
world.
is getting
She's embarrassed.
to my eyeball. You go next.
All right, cool. Yeah, free travel. I already take care of housing, and I don't travel as much as I want to. So if I could just do what I'm doing now and still go wherever the fuck I want to, give me free travel.
Back.
Uh,
That's a great point.
did you want to say anything, or should we bring? Yeah, we're gonna bring you up real quick because I got to hear. At least you got to end this out because
Same. I mean, honestly, the exact same. Like, I'm cool where I'm at right now. I just need to travel. Like,
I already pay for
anywhere,
housing.
if I could go anywhere, bruh,
Yeah.
travel, man. That mean I got the
Uh,
PTO too. So I'm gone.
no, that just mean it don't cost you nothing. Hey, send her. Hold on, she got to go to the gulag. No.
The
All right, Leash.
gulag.
The reason why I'm gonna say free housing is because I pay rent every month, right? And the amount of money that I pay in rent, if I can keep that in my pocket, that's a whole lot of money I'm saving every month. I ain't gonna lie.
You think
I'm
it's
saving
enough for you to
more
travel?
money. Hmm?
Or you not even worry about that?
But see, like I ain't gonna lie, I don't travel a whole lot, anyways. So if I can save my rent money every single month, man, my bank account will be looking beautiful, beautiful.
You know, that is facts. That is
I don't
definitely
want
facts.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
when you think
Give
about how
you
much you pay in rent and bills, like you getting free housing, you ain't paying no bills for your housing.
yeah.
Light bill and rent, you saving that money every single month.
Yeah, 20,
It
let's
really
just
just
say
depends on
20,
like
20,
what your
let's just
priorities
say
are,
20 grand.
preferences.
That's not enough. Travel.
I don't travel a lot.
I'm just no,
Yeah,
you
that's
said
why
think
I said
about, but I'm
priorities
thinking
and
about
preferences. Everybody got different preferences of what they want to do with their life. So it's
I don't
like,
travel a lot.
hey, see this is the grand thing, right? This is what travel. Where did your mind go?
Like flights and stuff.
Right?
Yeah, flights and stuff.
Nah. It's travel. Road trips is travel. Gas,
I
like
don't
that's
go
free.
on. I don't go
It's
on
I'm
them
just
cruises.
no, I'm saying, but I'm choosing travel. if I had the opportunity to, and this is how I'm just breaking it down, right? I guess it's on the right. I'm doing it to y'all. If I already take care of housing, and when I travel, which is a luxury, I only can do it when it makes sense, whatever. And then you telling me I can just free up? No, I can travel to this state, this state. I can go to this country whenever I give
Here's the
me
thing.
the travel.
Well, see, I'm looking at it like this. If I'm saving money on housing every month, that's money that I'm stacking. That is also money that I can travel with, because when you travel somewhere, you still need money to do stuff. Even if your flight and all that's paid for, you still need money to do stuff. So give me my rent and all that. I can spend that on my trip.
Yeah.
That's why we going out of country, because their dollar is a little bit less than ours.
You still
I'm
need
taking.
Huh?
I'm gonna have it.
I know, but I'd rather have all my housing money. I don't travel like that.
Look,
like,
Hey, you gonna say
Free
you gonna
rent
say
would
that?
definitely,
listen,
especially depending on your salary. Free
The only
rent,
trip
depending on your salary and depending on where you live and stuff, that definitely would help out.
I've only been on one trip this year.
Niggas gonna save
Last year,
I
$1,000
know.
in
I
rent.
think I went on one trip. Like, I don't travel like that. So
My thing is too, if you travel, right, I wasn't even thinking like travel as in terms of housing, but if you just like strictly flying, you ever seen them like United Emirates planes with, and you flying for free, you could fly
Bro,
first
you
class,
feel me?
and they
That's
be
a
bringing
$1,000
champagne,
ticket
a
right there.
bed, a
You talk
shower.
about saving
yeah,
$1,000
I
rent for a
understand that.
month.
By
I get
all means,
$2,000
That's
tickets in a
$1,000
month
if you
for
lucky.
free.
That's $3,000.
Man, give me travel.
by all means.
Give me travel. And don't
That's why
and
I
look.
said though, you gotta look. It's people's preferences.
I
Like if
don't
she not
travel
care,
like
if she don't worry
Yeah, I
about.
got you. But you have the opportunity if you have free travel.
that.
You bet you had, if your ass had a chance to go to fucking Greece or Rome or Bora Bora or wherever the fucking case it was for free ski, you
But you
hopping
gotta
on
pay
that
rent.
plane or no? You hopping on that plane or no?
What's there?
But you gotta pay rent that month.
Hell yeah. I don't know. I don't know no nigga in this world who pay their rent and that's their entire check. Like what happens when it comes to travel? You save to have spending money after you purchase the money for traveling. You spend the money on traveling, and then
But you gotta
you
think
buy
about
this
like
down the line.
she said, traveling is not a priority of hers.
Yeah,
She would save more money choosing the free
yeah,
housing
no,
because
no,
okay,
no,
she can still
absolutely,
afford a trip a year with that.
absolutely.
But
I'm not trying to convince her. I'm pleading my case of why the hell I'm picking traveling. She can pick her
okay,
free rent.
Like, okay,
I
I
don't
was
give a
saying,
damn about her answer.
for
I'm
example,
gone.
we are planning. Me and some of my friends are planning a trip in December. Now, if I was going from, let's just say, August to the rest of the year, and I didn't have to pay for no housing, my trip would have already been paid for
Okay, now when did y'all start planning this trip for December?
in September.
So y'all started planning in September. So imagine if your traveling expenses was already covered in September and all that you have to just do, like every other person does, you're gonna pay rent. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna pay for the traveling and then you're gonna put a little aside and stack, or you're gonna, or what do? We plan around our payday and then we wanna, no. Imagine that shit is just covered. So all you gotta do is your bill's gonna be paid, and this is how I'm looking at it. I have to pay my rent already. I've already been traveling while paying my rent. So I pay my rent, pay for these flights, pay for travel to still have to stack money and make sure I have enough free money, spending money on my trip. No, I would just continue to pay my goddamn rent
No, because you
and
didn't hear me.
travel for free.
You didn't hear me. If I didn't have to pay October's rent, my trip that we're planning in December would be completely already paid for. So what I make in November and December is going with me on the trip as spending money.
Cool. I ain't paid
And
shit.
housing is already free.
I didn't pay shit for December.
So now I got double spending money when I go on this trip.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't have double spending money.
I don't have
You
trip
still,
money.
what the
you still
phone
have
say?
you still have to spend money for your travel.
That's why did you not hear me just say?
Yeah.
If I don't have to pay bills between August and December, we planned the trip in September.
You don't have you don't
I
not
would
have
have
bills.
paid
You don't have,
for the
you have
trip.
free housing. It wasn't free bills, it was free housing. You
Okay.
still have bills. Hold
Free
on now.
housing. I already said free housing would be rent and that's part of housing.
Okay.
So the trip, let's say, is $13.50.
No.
The trip is $13.50.
Rent.
The $13.50 would have already been paid for. So now I'm
Housing.
just waiting for the dates for the trip to come.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep working between now and
because then at that point, if you got free housing, wait,
You got free housing and you
you would
save
only have to pay for travel.
you got it. You saving $1,000 what you pay on rent, and you gotta spend that $600 on that ticket. Then you gotta spend all this. You gotta spend all of this stuff for where you go. All of that is travel.
Oh wait,
So give me the travel.
We've already added up the cost for
I think with travel.
The cost for travel for flight, hotel, flight, Airbnb, and the tickets where we're going is $13.50 per person. I would have already had that paid today. So the money that I make from today to the day that we go on the trip will be money that I'll be adding up, and I will have more money to spend on the trip. Why? Because I'm not paying for housing.
Mm-hmm. Give me the free travel.
I will say, I think if you do free housing, you probably save a little bit more money, unless you just gonna plan on traveling a lot to make.
That's what I'm saying. I don't travel.
Preferences.
Yeah.
Preferences matter in a situation like this because, like, if you mostly at home, you gonna want free housing. If you mostly want to travel,
if you
travel every month, you gonna want to travel. So that's why I was like,
a lot
I
of
get
people
both.
don't travel because they can't afford to travel. There's not a lot of people that. There's more people that's not traveling.
You still have anomalies of people that don't travel because they just don't want to, or that doesn't.
But we don't speak on anomalies. That's a low percentage.
We can though. They're still a part of the conversation. They can still be a part of
rules and regulations for.
It sounds like we got an anomaly right here. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, and she's a part of the conversation, is she not?
I ain't gonna lie.
I said we don't make rules and regulations based on anomalies.
A few weeks ago, I was offered to go to.
It's not a rule or regulation. This is asking everybody what their preference is, what they want to do if they have the option.
Yeah. She's not wrong for her preference or her option. Give me that damn travel. Lord behold, none of us can't travel once a month. I can do that shit for free. Once a month, twice a month.
I'm going every other week.
Yeah.
I was offered to go.
Boy, you're gonna be tired though.
I was offered to go to Houston.
I said you're just gonna be tired. That's the only thing about traveling.
Promise I won't. Right. That's just me though. Like I can travel and I can go. Like, especially if I'm still just traveling.
No, but like
no.
But that's like say you go somewhere like Europe or like Australia or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gonna take your time. It's gonna take time for you to adjust and read.
Oh, like time.
I'll still do it. I ain't complaining.
Like time. Yeah, and that's why.
Now, if you do it enough, you'll get used.
That's why you stay a week.
But them first class seats finna be hitting. Free gas finna be hitting.
Really, if you can get free travel and there's no limit to it, who says you need like a place to stay? You could just let's go to the next spot and just keep on going. Become a nomad.
Let's not use that word. Oh my God.
Wes is in the comments.
Yeah.
So it's Angel.
Oh hell yeah. No. So I'm reading it. So that's what I was saying. It was like you still know it's free travel. Travel means traveling expenses. So that's why I was like, it's not just out of the country. Gas to travel from it's free travel expenses that come with traveling.
I was offered to go to Houston a few weeks ago, free travel, but guess what? had other bills that needed to be paid, and chose to stay my ass here and pay my bills and take care of home. If I didn't have to pay for housing, guess where I would have been? In that motherfucking car. Going to Houston.
Until that traveling starts exceeding the price of, because you can travel within that on those means, and that's smart and that's cool. But when you want to start going elsewhere and that motherfucker price, what you want to do costs 2 to 3 months of rent, yeah, and you can just go and do it. I'd rather just do it. Bam. I have to pay for it. All of that shit is traveling.
I would work
All
just
of it.
enough to get paid rent and then like fund money and all the other like want expenses. I would work just that much and then I'm gone. Goodbye. See you
Well,
later. See you on the other side.
yeah.
Like
So once
I would
again,
calculate it to the T.
answering those questions, especially on hell, all expenses are paid to go in. Yes, free travel.
All
When
expense
when
paid.
you go on your business trip, at least when you
Because
go
that means
find out whatever you,
housing.
when you go and that company pay for your flight, your gas there,
Yeah.
your rental car, your hotel room, that is free travel. Now, if you choose
Yeah.
to spend no, so I didn't say just a free flight. That I ain't no, it is free travel. So it's that shit's covered. I'm paying my rent. and see me in fucking
That's it.
Scotland during St. Patty's Day or whatever.
So
Wouldn't that be
technically, I don't even
Ireland?
need to pay for housing because
Ireland, whatever shit. Yeah.
I could just take a
They
2 month
similar.
long trip, stay up in the
I mean, you might
Airbnb.
lose your goddamn job.
That's why I said, like, if you got free travel, why you can't go somewhere new every like 4 5 days
Yeah. I
Can I
mean,
work remote?
you gotta decide that, but
or
that's
work
the thing
remote?
though.
Yeah.
See, housing, housing is not your only bill. So you still gotta have some income. So that's the
Well,
whole
like your
point of the conversation.
phone.
It's not supposed to be an easy would you rather. So you look at like, oh, housing, I don't have to pay rent. No, you still have other bills. You might have a car note, you got insurance, you got electric, water, all that. It's housing. Roof over your head, the physical structure, housing.
I said that.
No, what you was like, yeah, but he's just saying like, oh, why wouldn't you just be gone for? I was like, well, you still gotta have a job. You still gotta have some income to cover phone bill, light, all this extra stuff. It's just nigga, your rent is paid. Rent ain't the only thing that people is paying. So if you gonna abuse being like
I
traveling,
said my rent money and light bill. That is housing.
well, light bill is not housing. It's no, that's not housing. But
It is housing. When you go to a university and they cover your housing, they pay for your rent and they pay for your light bill and water. They pay for your
Yeah, I
housing.
would think utilities would be included.
Everything
That's
housing is included in that. That's housing. When you go
including
base,
in housing and being
utilities.
housing is different.
it's housing.
Included with
That's
housing
housing.
and housing is different. It's
If
different.
it's all expense paid travel, it's all expense paid housing.
That's housing. I'm sorry, Ree. That's housing.
Sure. Cool. We can do that. All expense paid housing. You still got extra bills.
Of course, if
Yeah.
you get travel, you still got extra
You
bills.
got your phone, like
Yeah.
you say, you might have a car.
Yeah, but well,
If you didn't free travel, you still got extra. Like
Either one would help me out. Either
I'm gonna still say free
yes, bro. I'm
travel
gonna be.
because that means when I have a
Do you
stressful
know
week at
how
work,
quick
I
I'm
can
gonna
just pick
visit
this
every
weekend.
country that this world has to offer?
facts. Yeah.
Oh my
Several
god.
times.
See what's over there. What it
Oh
look
my
like
god.
for real with my own 2 eyes.
Cruise ship travel, like oh my god, bro. Seven wonders of the world. What?
Which one would you go to first?
Where am I? Like what? If I had like free travel, where's my first destination?
Yeah.
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Why Switzerland?
I've always been fascinated with Switzerland.
Like the way it looks, or like the businesses there? Like what had you? Fascinated by Switzerland.
Aesthetics, the nature that's there. Um,
Okay.
specifically, I was like, if I ever had to skedaddle,
You want to go
their
to
take on
Swiss?
like free healthcare, like education, like all that stuff is, it's beneficial. But I think Switzerland is just absolutely beautiful as well. Uh, but
Have y'all
yeah,
seen the
Switzerland.
jails in Amsterdam? Not that I'm trying to
Yeah,
go to jail.
they're treated like people
Yeah,
and not
they give you
dogs.
coke in jail for free. You just request it.
Not for free.
Is it not for free? I thought it was just like a request. Like you thirsty?
They did a documentary about it in like Denmark. The dude's prison cell damn near bigger than my apartment,
Do
or
you?
at least my apartment, my
They
room.
just be chilling,
Damn near.
read magazines like they at home. Like they would. Some people was like, I'd rather be in
You
jail
gotta
than
watch the
at home.
documentary to know what I'm talking about.
Mm.
They rooms be big as hell.
Um,
Like they have actual rooms, and they have them to themselves. It's not like
You don't have to share with
I ain't never been
nobody.
to prison. But ain't no 3-4 niggas in a cell with one toilet type shit. It's
bro, it's so sick because I haven't seen this shit, so I don't know. I've never seen it. Never
I
seen
didn't
it.
try to expose him, but he don't be interested in what I be interested
So
in.
so just go get arrested over there.
If you want.
yeah, and they gonna rehabilitate you.
It's like actual rehabilitation and not like just
Yeah,
locked
like
up
they
in a
actually get you
cage.
prepared to go back into society.
Yeah.
Like they teach you trades. You can still do school over
For
there.
Hmm.
free.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
So
like
go get
they
arrested
don't
over
make it
there.
hard on. If
Hey,
you're gonna get
Leash,
arrested, where I would get arrested in a place like that.
shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Leash, with my free travel and your free housing, uh, let's go get rehabilitated. You understand me? But we appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Welcome to the Drinking Buzz podcast. Click the wrong button. We appreciate our guests and y'all viewers. We had a wonderful night. We went over
Yeah.
about 6 minutes. But until next time,
That's how you know he was having a
Central.
good time.